Hello everyone, welcome back to Slouching Towards Bedlam. Last time we finished reading the files. We finished reading Cleve's file, which didn't give us a whole lot of new meta information, just kind of told us what happened to Cleve. We got a file on this guy called Daniel McNaughton, which doesn't seem to have any relevance at the moment, but for now the thing we're going to go to the walkway, we go to the circular chamber. We got a key, I just remembered last time, from the file on Cleve, I believe. So I'm going to put the rod in the keyhole. Go north. North to corridor 6. Okay, can we go northeast? Wait, what was the room that was locked? Because we did go to E before. Southeast is C. Southwest is D. We went into here before. We can point at writing. We already did this before. I just want to get a reminder of what Triage's final conclusion was. I already read all this, like I said in the previous video, going through the Kabbalistic references. Malchus is in Kether as Kether is in Malchus. Man is in God as God is in man. Right. So we'll head back northeast. Can we go east? Okay, that is 6B. That's the water room. Right, we went southwest. So west, northwest is for room F. None of these, wait, are none of these locked? Use iron key. Use key. Alright, I don't see what to do otherwise there. If we, go back to the circular chamber, take the rod. Can we put key in the keyhole? Because this is the only keyhole I know of. Put large iron key in keyhole. Put iron key in keyhole. It does not appear to fit. Alright, not else sure where to use the key. Was there a, if you go south, go to the courtyard. There's the cabs. I'm not sure what's up with that, but I don't see anywhere to go there. I don't see anywhere to use the key. One thing I'm going to do, let's try going and give file F6A142 to James. Let's see what that does. James doesn't seem interested. James size. Okay. Ask James about Emmanuel. I don't like to judge the patient's doctor. That's in God's hands. But he was a cold man, if you ask me. A cold, empty man. James carefully fills out a set of forms and files them. That's just a default message. Who's the other guy? Ask James about Daniel. Why do we have info on Daniel? Oh, the infamous McNaughton rule. He is a bit before my time, sir. James looks at you curiously, as if searching for something in your eyes. Alright, point at iron key. Category unknown, enlisted utility not applicable, part none, all that message. So machine triage doesn't know what to do with the key either, and so I'm not sure what to do from here. Alright, so in the courtyard, I looked through my notes. The one place we know of that I found was a fleet. Oh, that's right. Wait, if we read the file F6A142, I didn't even think of this before. If we go personal information, residence 1428 Fleet Street, second floor loft. Possessions, money, a key, and identification papers. So the key must be the key to Cleve's apartment. Okay, that makes sense. We can go driver, Fleet Street. Alright, there we go. That's what to do. The driver gestures into the cab's interior, waits a moment, then nudges his horse forward with a clicking noise and a shake of the reins. Distance, space-time, further touch more. In the shadow of the cab's interior, the cold comes once again. Grow, learn, reach, seed, exchange, expand. What's that? Sounded strange there for a moment, he did. Divide, copy, copy, one, many, many, one. Vibrations passing through the cold into the surrounding air, escaping as sound? Like, if we're possessed, that means we can't speak normally, right? Although we just told him to go to Fleet Street. So I'm not sure what's exactly happening there, but maybe like during these, like during beats where we are reading and not in control, he can't talk. Regardless, yes, success, more. As Reggie pulls the cab to a stop, he calls down, "What was that you said, sir? Sounded like something foreign." "Never understood why English folks can't stick to the Queen's English." Oh, real cool guy, this cab driver, I see. Yeah, fancy talk always hurts my ears. Bit silly if you ask me. Unless, I found a dance at the Green Ferry. That is, of course, your business, sir. Smithfield Market in the hansom cab. While this is merely the outskirts of the market, its presence still threatens to overwhelm the senses. The smell of an abattoir. We're playing pathologic again, I see. The din of 1,000 voices shouting. The sight of masses of humanity talking, shopping, selling. The only quiet in the din lies southward, towards Fleet Street. Triage rests obediently nearby. I mean, I guess we'll just go right there and see why, if we take all, there's nothing to take, yeah. Oh, get out of cab. Get out. Exited. Triage gratefully climbs out of the cab beside. We'll head south. 1428 Fleet Street. Set off at one side of the market, this area is reserved for a myriad of variety specialist shops. Uniform clothiers, engine programmers, fortune tellers. The largest, set on the south side of the street, is decorated with a gaudy sign which reads Dumont, Mechanist of Repute since 1803. Along the same building to the southeast lies a small door which reads simply 1428. Triage reads obediently to a stop. Triage silently rolls to a stop. I read so many wrong words there. So we can go into Cleve's place. We could also go into Dumont's to the south, which I kind of want to do that first. So let's try that. If we go south, Dumont's. The shop is dark and crowded with haphazardly stacked yet neatly organized piles of machinery. To the south, there is a worn wooden counter, cracked with age and covered with innumerable nicks, scratches, and dark burn marks. Behind the counter are rows and rows of drawers, labeled in some arcane script. The faint smell of gas clings to the walls. The shop's show window and door look out on Fleet Street to the north. A second door lies behind the counter to the east. A woman leans over the counter, working on something with intense concentration. It comes easier this time, the coldness frightening its familiarity. Yes, more, yes. Plant, quest, further grow, yes. It is faster, too, somehow more efficient. Sound noise, voice calling, greeting, grasping. A trickle becoming a break, becoming a rush. Expansion, augmentation, increased maturity. It finishes its unfolding, collapsing backwards, inwards. Complexity, investigation, more, yes, more. The woman looks up suddenly. Her eyes, huge ovals magnified 5 times the normal size by monocles, squinted tightly in each eye. She opens them wide, releasing the monocles, and drops them into an already bulging shirt pocket. She straightens, wiping her hands on a dirty rag. The greasy shirt sleeves are rolled up to the elbows and ill-fitting. Thick trousers pull and disappear into the top of her workman's boots. She smiles thinly. So sorry, sir. Didn't catch what you said. Sometimes when I'm concentrating that hard, everything outside my head sounds like gibberish. Triage trundles patiently along beside. If we just look around... if we take all... I don't know why that's always my first instinct to try taking all. We point at a woman. A small beam of green light lashes out over Miss Dumont's as triage screen lights up. Category, living human female. Utility, communication possible. Speech written word. Particulars, identification unknown. Further analysis possible. Examination. Dumont's throat tightens slightly. How clever, she whispers. Point at drawers. Nothing. Oh, ask Dumont about Cleve. She gave a short, barking laugh. You know about him, do you? Clever boy, that one. Too clevered by half. Always knew he'd come to a bad end. I don't know what else to do here. I think maybe we'll get some items in Cleve's place that we can present to her or something. Otherwise, let's just pop out, back north, and then go southeast into the door. Side corridor. This narrow, custy door. I am losing my mind. This narrow, dusty corridor runs parallel to the shop beside it. It contains nothing more than a rickety staircase leading up and down, and a small door leading west. Where does the staircase go? Triage obediently appears. Oh, I get it. We are indoors. I pictured an alley in my head at first for some reason. That's not what they're saying. It's a small corridor in a building. Well, then we'll go up. Cunningly extending and contracting its wheels. Triage easily falls up the stairs. Top of stairs. The stairs end here at a rickety door labeled 1428, attic loft, leading eastward. Triage trundles patiently along beside. So I'm just going to open the door. It seems to be locked. Put iron key in keyhole. Unlock door. Unlock door with iron key. You unlock the attic door. Of course, it's gotta be like that. It's fine. Open door. You open the attic door. Then we can go east. Attic flat. A tiny flat with barely enough room for a small sink and tub to one side, a living area in the center, and a bed to one side. Triage silently rolls to a stop. Alright, well, this might be a shorter one. I think I want to call it here. Next time we will look around in Cleve's apartment. We will snoop around for what, I'm not sure, but something to do, I guess. So, look forward to that next time. As for now, glad I finally figured out what to do with the cab. But, we will call it here. And as always, thank you for watching.